Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately known as Stark Vegas, and the home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Hope you brought your earplugs today. There's already some serious cowbell clanging going on here. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the one moves the ball to the 33.
If you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple of choice words on the importance of ball security.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. On the return, it's Harris. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Big guys up front line up. It's 1st down. He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. And Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Longhorns will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Send the back in motion. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, that is a nice job here by the fullback. But let's give credit to the offensive line as well, because when you're going up against that 3-4 look from the defense, the job of the defensive line is just to hold that offensive line off of the linebackers and free them up to make a tackle. But on that play, let's give credit. The O-line did their job and not only handled the defensive line, but the linebackers as well, which gave the big fella room to run.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Butler. In the clear at the 25. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's a carry for the fullback. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Ah, the hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. A screen to the wide receiver. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Inside the 10. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. Longhorns come up to the line in the hurry-up. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score tied at 7.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after the completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down after a big gain in the 1st down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
And then 1st down, right and back to the running game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. Here's a jet sweep. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Outstanding play call here to come up with that big gain and get a 1st down. Get the ball out wide. Yeah, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nice job up front, opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice 1st down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
Defense not pressing this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point makes the lead 14-7.
That makes the score Texas 14, Mississippi State 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 2. Brings up 2nd down.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Scanning the field, it's Jean-Pierre. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
14 in punt formation to kick it away.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Snags a quick throw. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. He'll toss it to the back. He shreds the tackle.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disastrous.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. That sack makes it 3rd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Toss play to the outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield with no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, get a little bit closer to the marker. And now the offense will call a timeout, Something coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. There's a screen pass to the running back. You'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And this one will be fair caught. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On first down, it's play action. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. He's found some room at the 45. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Just a small gain. We'll get it 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On the ground, it's Butler. Fighting off the defender. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Man, the defense took everything away. He tried to get to the inside, had to bounce it all the way to the outside, and then they took that away. He couldn't turn the corner. He was forced out of bounds for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Running with purpose. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Texas 28, Mississippi State 14.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's an important first down on that running play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the Texas offense will take over. First and 10.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Finding space at the 20. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Texas 28, Mississippi State 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Fights through the tackler.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So here we go. Third down. Zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? Still a live ball here. The 40. He's past the 30. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. First down here for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
Dropping back, it's Jean-Pierre, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Short connection to the tight end here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score Texas 41, Mississippi State 16.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Gets the first and still running. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Second and long for this offense after the sack. And the back now goes in motion. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
After consecutive losses, they did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Ball handed off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Here's the 2nd down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.